Hey you guys, and make sure you stay tuned for an announcement that I have at the end of the video. Okay, you guys, I called this. I called it and I did not make a video soon enough before it happened, but it's happening. I don't have the link right now, but I'll probably make another one later, but I need to get this out right now. But I started working on this video back in the summertime. Like it says June 8th was the last time, like, I write notes in my Google Docs for videos, and this was June 8th when I had this information, or when I had this thought. Toys R Us is revamping, and we don't have details yet, but they're revamping. I knew they were lying the whole time. There's no reason to shut down an entire store and to sell everything, like literally everything. Like if there was a shoe rack and all the shoes were sold out, you can buy the actual shoe rack that they were selling the shoes off of. They were selling everything, because I'm thinking, like, they could have just like changed their approach. It was never too late to go ahead and get on Amazon, to be marketing their online store, to be getting on eBay. It was never too late for them to do that, and they could have like had a bunch of different options. Like, they might steal this, someone might see this video, I don't care, you don't have to pay me, but I mean, sponsor me, Toys R Us. They could have just did an option where they do pay to enter. So you know, like how most of us went to Toys R Us just to go play with the toys? Well, they could have like a section where all the toys are open. So like there's like a leapfrog toy that's open, there's a bouncing ball that's open, and they just do a pay per entry thing. So you just pay like $10 to $15 for the kid to play in that area, and you can leave without buying a toy. But they got, you know, basically their playtime, and they can play with all the toys, and you can just go. And if they like a toy, then you can purchase it. And it's like a tester out thing where, like, you know, like how you order clothes online and then you get them back and it's like, I don't really like it, and then you send it back. It's just the same thing, but in live. Yeah, that was an idea that I thought that they could have came up with instead of closing. And also they could have do a thing like where they purposely have kids test the toys, and if they do a survey on how much they like the toy, then they get a discount on the actual toy if they decide to buy it when they leave the store. But my final thought was, Toys R Us is just revamping so they can reopen the store. They're going to rebrand, and this is a whole stunt, and it actually worked. Like, it for real worked. I don't know how well they're going to bring their comeback, but it worked. They got rid of everything in the store, and they're just going to revamp. Like, y'all know when IHOP tried to pull that stunt where they tried to become IHOB, International House of Burgers, instead of pancakes? I mean, IHOB would have worked, but it should have been breakfast instead of burgers. But anyway, that was an absolute fail. But this is going to work. So I think it's a huge conspiracy. I mean, in the first place, I thought it was a huge conspiracy that they were just closing down like that. Like, you guys remember when Singular closed down and they started to like partner with other companies and everything before they just completely shut out? I think their new name now, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're AT&T. But I'm not completely sure. I don't feel like doing the research right now. You can comment below if you did the research, or if you used to work there and you know, just comment if Singular is now AT&T. But regardless, it's not important. But my whole point is, before a company like that, a huge branded company like that, just shuts down, they try a bunch of different things to get people to either come back into their stores, or they just go where the people are. They go online, or they're let's just say that charter schools are opening a lot more right now. They would target charter schools like, hey, here's a coupon to all your students, 15% off if you go to this school, bring it to the store. And then they drive traffic that way. There's plenty of different ways that they could have, you know, brought traffic back to their store, or just follow the people. And so my whole thing, like, I still don't understand why, but why completely shut down the stores, fire all the people, sell all the things at discount? Like, why do that instead of just be in the midst of rebranding? Because like, I'm one of the Targets in my city right now is getting like a makeover, and I think all the Targets are getting that makeover, and so they're basically rebranding themselves. I think they're going to rearrange the store and everything, but they're not closing at all. Like, Target is Target. It's going to be there. Toys R Us was Toys R Us. It was going to be there. People were still going to buy things. Maybe their sales were down. That's just because they weren't doing what they were supposed to do as far as marketing. But yeah, I knew something was up. Who is that went? I think it was Graveyard Girl and Shane Dawson when they went to Toys R Us, and they they just went shopping around and they could literally buy anything. I think Graveyard Girl bought I think she bought the cash register, if I'm not mistaken, or the ringer up thing. That was interesting. Like, that would be cool though, to have one of those in your house and just be like, where's your label scan? Oh yeah, and that was another thing that I thought about. What if instead of, paying the little amount of money for the kids to play with the toys in the section, the parents had a monthly subscription to Toys R Us. And so it'd be like, you get certain types of discounts, or unlimited playtime, or just something. Like, they could have done anything instead of just close down their stores. And that's what I don't understand. Like, I want to be in a boardroom and just be like, so what is the plan here? Because I'm not following. I'm just not following. I don't get it. And like, I feel like you would only have to close down a rebrand like that if you got a bad name. Like, there was this modeling company that I was with, a modeling agency. It was an online agency. It's called 99, and they renamed themselves because they started getting a bad reputation under their other name. So they just renamed themselves and continue doing the same thing, not trying to be bad people. I mean, it was okay. I got a couple auditions, but anyway, like, they just renamed themselves. And Toys R Us didn't have a bad name, so I don't understand why they had to completely close all the way down. And they might change their names at this point, because it's like, shoot. I honestly still think I have a few cents left on my gift card that my best friend gave to me for my son at Babies R Us. Shame. But those were just some of the ideas that I would do if I was Toys R Us, because, like, I wouldn't just close down my store, because that's a lot of money. Like, you're having to sell everything at almost wholesale price, and you're firing employees, you're getting rid of your equipment. Who knows how much you paid for that equipment in the first place? And so I feel like what they're doing is more expensive, but I mean, I could be wrong. We don't know what's going to happen. What is this? I'm really excited though, because my son is 1 year old, and when they announced that they were closing, I'm just like, he won't get the same experience that I got when I was growing up, and I don't like that. Like, I live in Memphis, Tennessee, okay, and they already took Liberty Land from us. They already took away the good things. Toys R Us, they should just stay. And then I heard about the revamp, and I was like, yes, okay, cool, there's still hope. What if they make a thing where it's like, where it's like a toy lounge? So it's like similar to what I just described with you pay for a certain amount of time to play with the toys, but it's like, you have the babies, then you have the toddlers, you have the, like the adolescent kids, and then you have the preteens, and you have the teenagers. And it's like, everyone's like, I don't know, like, it'd be kind of cool if they did that. I don't know. It'd be interesting. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. Like, some people are like kind of mad that they happen. I'm like, anything with business and is like new and like innovative, I want to see what's gonna happen, you know? And people were downing Uber when it first came out. Like, who's gonna get in a stranger's car? Everyone's gonna get in a stranger's car. It's the same thing as a taxi, and a taxi is less protected. At least with Uber, you have the GPS tracking you and the other person on your phone, so it's a lot safer regardless. Whatever. Also, if you're part of Bird Dog Real Estate, you may know as well that I started a new group called the Bird Dog Experts, and that is my other group where I'm teaching, like, you know, videos like my other ones in the playlist Real Talk Real Estate. It's like that, but in way deeper detail. Like, some of them I'm doing screen recording, and I'm showing you exactly how to do certain things. And I'll do that on YouTube sometimes. But for the really, really good information, I really want that to be part of Bird Dog Experts, because people, if you saw my last video of how to utilize free information that you find on YouTube and Facebook, it's a lot more difficult to organize your free information that you get, which is why I made that video. And so I have a organized group where I have units and you're learning continuously in the group. And it's like a small membership fee. I don't know what it is right now, but you can just click in the description box and see how much it is. It's like under $10. And you know how much those courses are. They're like thousands and thousands of dollars. And then there's not even a market for bird dogs. So every time someone's like, 0 down, and then you learn that by 0 down, they actually mean getting a loan that you know you can't qualify for because your credit is crap, or you're 19 years old and you can't invest in real estate because your credit is also crap or non-existent and you don't have parents to co-sign. Yeah. And so that's my market. People who are just getting into real estate and they can't, afford to put down a whole bunch of money. It's just $5. Yeah, that's what it is. Let me make sure. Yep. Right now it's $5 a month. And I think it's great. We did our first conference call, and with some really good questions were asked. And you can see the conference call on the group. I can't post just the audio MP3 file on Facebook for whatever reason. I think they should update that. But regardless, I just made it into video form, and you can listen to the call. I also did a live stream before that. And with that group, you get the live stream videos on Mondays, the conference calls on Tuesdays, and on Wednesdays, along with on my YouTube channel, you get a real estate video that is pre-recorded, and yeah, that following week, like the video is posted on Wednesday, and you basically have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to reflect on that video, watch it, and then you can bring your questions in on Monday. And if you can't bring your questions in on Monday, you do it Tuesday on the conference call. And so it gives you about a week of time to absorb the information and then have your questions prepared. So yeah, I really am enjoying it. I'm, just reaching out to people to see if they want to join. And if you want to join, I'll have a link in the description box for it. But yeah, anyway, Toys R Us. What?